Before the bell, U.S. indices closed mixed on Thursday. Shares in food, beverage, and tobacco, insurance, and diversified financials, they closed lower, while shares in media, real estate, and tech, hardware, and equipment, those sectors gained traction. On the economic docket, PPI final demand declining by 0.1% month over month in January. Initial jobless claims increasing to 239,000 in the week ended February 9th. This also while retail sales fell by 1.2% month over month in December, with advancers ahead of decliners. We had a total of 62% of SP 500 constituents trading lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, Nvidia announcing fourth quarter adjusted EPS of 80 cents versus $1.72 last year on revenue of $2.21 billion. The company sees first quarter revenue of $2.2 billion, below expectations of $2.29 billion, and expects 2020 its revenue to be flat to down slightly. Turning overseas, Asian markets down today. The Nikkei down 1.13%. The Hang Seng down 1.87%. China CSI 300 down 1.86%. And South Korea's Kospi down 1.34%. European markets strongly bouncing, and U.S. futures calling for a positive start now in terms of expectations today. Moody's, Newell Rubbermaid, PepsiCo, and Deere, their first quarter results are all expected. While on the economic front, 8:30 in the morning, we have the Empire Manufacturing Rate for February, the Import and Export Price Index, and we also have January industrial production figures and consumer sentiment. Meanwhile, in the markets, the SP 500 is where we begin. That sees the downside prevail, and it's in focus. The relative strength index breaking down its 30 level. Short positions below 27.41 are favored, with targets at 27.22 and 27.12 in extension, while the Nasdaq sees the downside prevail and the Dow Jones sees the downside prevail as well.